I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And we are talking about Dynamite, January 21st, 2026, in Orlando, Florida. Excalibur, Tony, and Taz is back on commentary. The submission machine himself, Taz. He's back. And I'm glad he's on commentary. I'm like, where's Brian? It's usually like, oh, he's here. He's not here. Oh, he's here. He's not here. It's kind of like JR. It's like, oh, JR's here. He's not here. I don't know. I prefer consistency like Tony and Nigel on Collision and Excalibur, Taz, and Tony on Dynamite just feels right to me. We started off with our champ, MJF. Oh, yeah. Triple B, baby. MJF comes out, you know. It's like, I'm trying to just wrap my head around this. Like, he's such a good heel, and he can be such a good heel. And he's anything we need him to be. He will be that. But, man, I do love a little bit of a babyface MJF. You know, he's silly and whatnot. I don't know. That's just me. But his next challenger, Brody. Oh, yeah. Comes out and comes face to face with MJF. And he says, hey, I want a shot at that championship. And MJF, you know, plays it around. He's like, you know what, big guy? You know, you couldn't clean my shoes. And what have you done to earn a championship match? Go win some. Then we can talk. But you know, MJF's a little scared of Brody. You know he is. So, we shall see. And Brody will go write a song about MJF. And he go, MJF, I hate you. With his band. Then Renee is with Hangman and Jet Speed. They needed a name as the new Trios champions. They won the titles last week because Hobbs has moved on. He's going to WWE. Good luck, sir. Can't wait to see what they do with you. But Air Horse won. Yeah, I don't know how to digest that, but Air Horse won. If it's a dope logo, maybe. Samoa Joe versus Speedball. Ooh, baby, man. You have two of Jet Speed in fights tonight. Speedball's going against Joe, and then you have Kevin Knight going against Swerve. You know, a lot going on tonight. But Samoa Joe versus Speedball. Woo, baby. This was one fun match. I had a lot of fun, but guess what? You know, the Ops got Joe's back, and Samoa Joe taking fools out. Man, there was a chop on the outside. I was just like, oh, shit. Oh, my God. Killing Speedball. But, man, fun match to start the show. Samoa Joe gets the win. Then we get almost my match of the night, a street fight. Mox Cult versus Don Callis family. Don on commentary. I really did enjoy this. And I'm really happy that the Mox Cult got the win. I'm now willing to buy a Death Rider shirt and say, fuck Don Callis, fam. I hate that. Yeah, but no, this is awesome. Then after they get the win, Mox goes over to Don. He's like, you know where to find me. Get your best, line him up. Should have licked his ear. That'd been funny. We got a Triangle of Madness promo. You know, Tekla is finally going to get her shot at the championship, I guess, against Chris Statlander in Austin, Texas. I really wish this was at a pay-per-view. I feel like this shouldn't be on TV. But that's just me, you know. But Revolution is quite a ways out there. It is only almost the end of January. And Revolution, the pay-per-view in LA, is in March. So that's a long program to build between these two. But I am excited to see Chris Statlander versus Tekla. I'm excited, too, to see Sky Blue take on Willow Nightingale for that TBS championship. Oh, yeah. No, Julia Hart is. Sky Blue will have Julia Hart's back. My bad. Got them all twisted and toxic. FTR versus... I fast forward. I didn't watch this at all. I was like, FTR got the win. Yeah, move on. I have nothing to say or want to do or talk about FTR. I just don't care enough. So then we get Chris Statlander and the Babes of Wrath. They cut a promo. You know, Chris Statlander, she's going to take on the toxic spider Tekla. And Miss Willow will take on Julia. Spooky Julia. Yo, yeah. Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander. They attack Kenny before the match. And then this was an awesome match, man. This was really fun. Don Callis on commentary again. I'm like, does he have to be on commentary for every single Don fan match? God. But Kenny gets the win over Josh Alexander. And he cuts a promo afterwards and tells Don, you can throw your best at me, bro. I will win, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to win back, win up and win back my championship. You know, get back to being world champ. That's what I was trying to say. So, Kenny Omega beating Josh Alexander. Tyler's Love Bombs versus Megan and Penelope Ford. I'm very sad. No, I like Penelope, but I was really digging Mega Problems. I like Megan Bain and Marina. I was really enjoying that. But, you know, Megan Bain, she's like, I got my girl, Penelope, me and her, homies. But speaking of homies, Marina still came out and helped and just did the mother's milk on Toni Storm, just choking her out. Like, yeah. But this was a fun match. Match of the night, I will say, Swerve Strickland versus Kevin Knight. MJF watching. Swerve is trying to get back on track so he can get his championship back from MJF. Everybody's after MJF. Brody, Swerve, Hangman, Joe. He has a long list and a long line that is aiming for the Triple B. But Swerve and Mr. Knight, they put on one hell of a match in the main event, man. I really like Kevin Knight. The dude can fly. Nothing against Speedball, but I like Kevin Knight a little bit more. But Swerve, of course, he gets the win. MJF is watching on, and this is the way we end the show. I'm just like, hell yeah, brother. I give it a solid 4 out of 5 for Dynamite. January 21st, 2026. Excalibur, Taz, and Tony on commentary in Orlando, Florida. And next week we're in Austin, Texas. We got Collision, and we got a stack weekend, don't we? We got a SmackDown. Then we have Collision, and then we have Saturday night's main event. Then the next weekend is the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Cha. Cha. So, tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life. Brother.
Will not be denied. No, Swerve finds his feet. Put to the midsection. Whoa, what a shot from Knight, but Swerve answers back.